So. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a book tag created by Haley in Bookland, and that tag is the Sims book tag. If you don't already know, I play Sims almost every day. Actually, I don't currently because I'm in college and I would like to focus a bit more on school and work. But yes, I play Sims all the time, and I saw that she did a Sims book tag a few years ago, and I was like, we gonna do it. So that's what we're gonna do today. This tag consists of 10 questions, and I believe the 11th question is like who I would tag. And to be honest, I'm probably just gonna tag anyone. I don't know who's done it, who's interested. I don't know who plays Sims, things like that. So if you're interested, just go ahead and do it. You can say I tagged you, even though technically I didn't tag you, but it's okay. The first question is the original Sims, the best author debut. I am not home right now, so I do not have all of my shelves with all my books on it, so I will not be able to show every single book, but the ones I do have, I will try to show, or we'll try to use some of the books that I have here. And for the best author debut, I'm gonna talk about Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. Emma Lord recently published, actually, you know what? This has not even published yet. I believe this comes out on the 21st. And this is about Pepper and Jack. He is the son of a family-owned restaurant that's been passed down for, I think, 2 generations. I think his parents, and then their parents. And then she is a daughter of this woman who is, I want to say, CEO of a up-and-coming, really popular new fast food restaurant. And as you can see, they're on their phones, and it's about Twitter. So basically, I believe he discovers that one of their new products that they're advertising is exactly like one of their products, and he calls them out on it, and they respond back on Twitter, and it becomes this whole Twitter war. And so basically, you're reading about that, like how they go through that Twitter war, the relationship in person and like online, and like how the family's adjusting to it and things like that, which I thought was really cute. I believe I gave this 5 stars. I finished it a couple days ago. It did take me a hot minute to read it because I planned to read it last year, but you know, I didn't. And I highly suggest that you guys read this because I really enjoyed it. Question number 2, the Grim Reaper. What character is the saddest death, or like what is the saddest character death for you? I don't know. I feel like I've had this question before, and I don't remember what answer I gave for that. Because I feel like when characters die, I'm not really sad. I'm more like mad. It's like they always choose the wrong person to kill off, and it's like, really? You could have killed the useless one, and you chose the one that had such great potential. You know what I mean? I can't really think of one off the top of my head, though. It's just like, I feel like thinking of a sad death where I was actually just like in my feelings about it, I want to say They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Even though you know they're going to die at the end, you know something's going to happen towards the end of the book, you're still you're still not expecting it to happen the way it does and when it does, because you're rooting for the characters. They're having such a great time. It's really cute. You know, you're getting into the story, you're caring about them, and then bam, and you're just like, oh, and then you start crying a little bit. I don't think I cried, at least not that I can remember, but that's one of the saddest stuff that I can think of. Question number 3 is Sims getting stuck. What is a character that keeps getting in the way? No tea, no shade, but Clary, Fray from City of Bones. I never really liked Clary, never really liked Jace. I mean, for a little bit, they were like, ooh, and once it hit me, I was like, no, I can't with y'all, I can't. I don't know why, but Clary just seemed really annoying. Like, she was always doing things she shouldn't be doing, or just always just there, and it was just like, disappear. I'm gonna say Clary, I'm sorry. Question number 4, Simlish. What is a book with really great writing? So, like, every author writes differently, and it can be different types of good. So, like, for me, this was great. And then you can also think about someone like Cassandra Clare. That is really good. I really enjoyed that. Or like James Patterson. Those are really good. Stephen King. But it's weird because they're on different levels of writing. Like the one has more cutesy fun stuff, one's a bit more gory and has more details. So it's like, I don't really know how to compare what's amazing slash great writing to like writing. But you know, if we got to list any book or any author with great writing, I want to say James Patterson, Cassandra Clare, Marissa Meyer. She up there, really high up there. Question number 5, expansion packs. A series where each book keeps getting better and better. Lunar Chronicles.
Give it to me, I'm I didn't get no sleep cause of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep cause of me.
My favorite is Scarlet. Of all, what, 4, 5, 6 of them, but you know, they just kept getting good and it was really, really good. I want to say Cassandra Clare, but I don't have a very clear memory of every single book. I have not read every single book, and I'm so far of all of them that has come out that I've read, Infernal Devices is the best. Everyone else is kind of just trailing on behind and going, what's going on with them? Question number 6, a Sims romance, which will be the worst case of insta love. In Sims, if you know, their romance bar goes from like 0 to 100 really fast, and so technically that's considered insta love. A book with insta love, ooh. I want to say Red, White, and Royal Blue. It's supposed, well, when it's advertised to you, you think it's enemies to lovers, right? But they're not really enemies very long in the book. They're enemies maybe like, I don't know, 100 pages, something like that. And then they're in love and best friends and making it happen the entirety of the rest of the book. I mean, there's a couple like fights in there, but you know, every couple fights. So I want to say Red, White, and Royal Blue. I can't really think of another case where it's like instant. I'm sure there's more, but I really cannot think of any like at the moment. 7, Cheats, a book that is incredibly unrealistic.
And
For something like this again, I know I've written a review about a book that was unrealistic recently. Can't remember what's thinking about. So we're about to pull up Goodreads because we want to check it out. So I checked Goodreads, and the book that I'm going to use for this question will be the To All the Boys Loved Before series. At first it felt right, like it was going really well, I was enjoying it. Then we got to a point where it was like Laura Jean was insecure and upset about everything that I don't remember his name, Josh, James, Caleb, Cody, the boyfriend, you know, the one I'm talking about. Nick, is it Nick? I don't think it's Nick, but you know, the boyfriend. And then in book two was great, but like she was always upset and breaking up with them or being upset at everyone else for certain things, and then she turned around and do similar things, or someone else did a similar thing, she wasn't upset with them, and I was really confused. It just, I don't know. I had a very up and down reading experience with that series. Unfortunately, I do know a lot of people like it. It just was not for me. Number 8, needs fulfillment. What character makes a lot of wrong decisions? Oh my goodness, there's so many characters. Who makes the wrong decisions? Let's see. Do I have any on my shelves where they make wrong decisions? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I want to say a little bit of Tweet Cute, Jack and Pepper, but I feel like they meant, well, certain points in the book, they meant well. Like, they meant to be funny, you know, they meant to be kind, you know, but then there are times where it would backfire and it would mess up, or, like, the reader would be like, no, ma'am, that's not gonna work. No, that's not a good idea, and they do it anyway, and then something would happen, and you were just like, I knew it. Look, if I could see my shelves right now, I could be like, ooh, this person, but I cannot think of anyone. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my lord, my funny one. Okay, we're gonna go to the next question. Error code 12, a series that started off great, but went downhill from there. The Simon versus Hopi and Sapien series, Two Other Boys I Loved Before series, Nevernight series. Okay, it started off great in like first 100 pages, and then I got, James Patterson's Maximum Ride series. I'm a full die-hard Maximum Ride stan, but he should have ended at a certain point. He kept adding more, and now he's adding even more. To believe one comes out this year, if it's not next year. I'm just like, man, what else went downhill? Basically, I want to say like a good chunk. There's a lot of series I have not finished because it went downhill when I haven't picked up the books. So if you check out my Goodreads and you see that I haven't finished a series, you can probably figure out which is which. Number 10, The Sims Vortex, a book series that completely engrossed you. I'm gonna look up that word just in case to make sure that my definition is the same, because I feel like my definition might be completely different, and I just want to make sure I'm having all attention. Okay, making sure I had the right definition. A series or book that had my full attention, basically engrossed. Renegade series by Marissa Meyer, Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, Cassandra Clare books, Aaron Hunter books. Who else can we? I want to say. I did say Warriors. Lunar Chronicles, I did say that. Sharon Sala's books. Ringer and Replica. I'm a little nervous about book 2 because I just get the art for that. Some other series on my shelves. Dork Diary series, I was all for that. My Sister the Vampire, but I never finished that. As a matter of fact, I don't think they're publishing anymore, so it's hard to find those. What else is there? The graphic novels retelling like teen versions of DC superhero series. There's a video I'm making for that, so that should be coming out sometime before this. I think that's all of them, like the bigger ones that I can remember. And what is the last question? Who do you tag? Again, I tag anyone who plays Sims, anyone who makes book 2 videos, anyone that wants to do a video, anyone who wants to do a tag, anyone who's interested, anyone. If you're interested in doing a tag, feel free to do so. Send me the link so I can watch, because I'm curious what your answers to these questions are. And also tell me about your Sims. Like, what do you do? I notice a lot of people are very different gamers. Like, there's some who like to build a lot. Some people like to make characters. Some people like to do the storylines. Some people like to be like, just get the goals. Some people like to do the challenges. I'm a little bit of mix. Like, I'm trying to learn how to build houses. I'm learning to get better with my creative Sims. I like storylines, but I do like challenges. Like, I try to like mix it up a little bit to keep it interesting. But what kind of Sims person are you? If you don't play Sims, what gamer are you? If you play games, again, send me the link so I can watch, and I'll see you in the next video.